What's up, YouTube? This is going to be episode 2 of my How to Start a YouTube Channel series. If you want to call it that, I'm not going to call it that, but I'll call it that. I say a lot. I know that. I'm sorry. I apologize. You guys should just bleh. My brain. Okay. So last week, I talked about this Rode Video Mic Me microphone. Super good microphone. Again, using it this week, so you can kind of see I like the sound. You probably like the sound better than obviously what my phone can do, because you heard that too. Not as good as the professional condenser microphone through the audio interface and all that jazz, but so much easier on the production side because I don't have to go in and try to sync up that audio, and as you could tell from last week, fail at syncing up that audio. I've tried so many times to sync up audio and it's really hard and it takes a really long time. Way easier on video game channels because my friends and I used to have one of those, and way easier because you don't have to worry about when people's mouths are moving. You really just have to worry about, hey, does it work with the footage we have from the screen? So this microphone, just a little plug again. Go pick one up if you want to start YouTubing. It's amazing and I love it. Okay, off of that. This week, what do I want to talk about? You might be thinking, oh, he's going to talk about his lenses that he just picked up, or oh, he's going to talk about his tripod. Nope. Going to talk about lighting. I feel like not enough people really talk about the lighting setup they have. They talk about it, but not in detail, and they don't really give great starter options of, I don't have a ton of money to drop on a lighting specific rig. I can't afford to professionally light my videos right now. I'll say, my stuff right now with this lighting looks pretty good. However, not professional. I am not professionally doing this. This is me starting a YouTube channel, trying out some DIY ideas. I'm going to take a drink of water. So, that being said, what did I do to get some light on my face that's kind of even? Not color temperature even, because I didn't have $40 and I don't have the space on my desk for 2 lamps. But what did I do to get this? That's my question to myself. I hope that's the question you have. Here's the answer. Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, and be a musician. That's my answer. That's not everybody's answer. So, Target. I'll talk about what I did at Target. My wife and I were at Target. Well, backstory. My bedside table lamp broke. Or no, my desk lamp broke, so I moved that lamp out here and wanted to switch things. Okay, so I needed a new lamp. Moral of the story, I wanted and needed a new lamp. I went to Target, I found one, $20. LED, aluminum, and it can be angled however you want, and it's not a round bulb lamp like you've normally seen. This lamp, and there will be B-roll footage of it, is a 180 degree cylinder, or it's almost like a metal dowel, and on half of it are LEDs. So, and it's warmer LEDs. It's a warmer, you can tell from this side, it's a little bit warmer. This side's a little cooler. We'll get to that. So this lamp can be angled however you want it. You can angle it at the table at 90 degrees. You can angle it almost at 180 towards a subject or towards something you need light on. So it's almost like a room lamp. Super nice. $20, and it does a pretty good job, as you can tell. So that's what I'm going to say about that, and there will be some B-roll of it so that you can really see what I'm talking about and understand what this lamp is, because it's very nice. I will also just kind of show you maybe at the end of the video, maybe not. We'll see what happens. So that's what I have there, okay? Just Target, $20, really nice lamp, works really well, perfect for my budget for what I needed. and I didn't spend a bunch of money on a softbox. I didn't spend a bunch of money on like stands for lights or light bulbs or anything, or like diffusion gels that a lot of photographers and lighting people have that are also pricey. They're like between 10 and 30, I think, normally. I think. Don't quote me, but I think that's right. And they can be more expensive if they're really, really good. This side, cooler, maybe a little brighter. I can't really tell. I'm looking at a screen of myself, and I still can't really tell which one's really brighter. This one was like a $15 or $20 flashlight from a company called Bulb Heads, and I will also link that. I'll link both of these products in the description so that you can really see what they are really well, see their price, and understand why they were so good for me. Now, you might be wondering on this side, how did he mount a flashlight to get lighting? Did he just set it on a table? Is it on like a shelf? What's going on here? I'm a musician. I mentioned that in my last video. I'm a musician. So what do musicians have all the time? Mic stands, or at least singers have mic stands, and some musicians have mic stands depending on what you're doing with it. So I have mic stands. I have like 12 mic stands. It's crazy. I don't need that many, but I have them just because they came with microphones and stuff like that. This is my personal really nice mic stand that was like $20, because $20 can actually get you a decent mic stand. Just a heads up for you musicians. So, mic stand. And then I have Shure microphones. So I used a Shure mic clip, which they're pretty thick. I'll show you pictures of this stuff throughout the video. But they're pretty thick, and it can hold this flashlight. And the flashlight by Bulb Heads is, you've probably seen somewhere on the internet, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Google, whatever. Some people are into flashlights. I'm weirdly into flashlights, so I might do flashlight reviews sometimes. We'll see. This is one of them for sure. But it's the brightest flashlight ever, and they're like $100. This is an off-brand version that's just as good. Like, I haven't seen any flashlight this bright. It was a flashlight that randomly my grandma picked up. Was like, check this out. And I was like, I want one. So they got me one for my wedding. So I have this flashlight mounted on a mic stand, and then you've got some lighting. But again, as you can tell, this is a little bit cooler color temperature. This is a little bit warmer color temperature. And some people aren't going to like that. If you want to go... Oh, before I forget. This option, the flashlight option, is more expensive if you do not already have the mic stand and mic clips, because you're going to be spending like $20 on mic stand, 5 to 10 on a clip, and then 15 to 20 on the flashlight. So that's going to add up to being about $50 to $60, depending on everything you get and your personal setup. I already had the mic stand, I already had the mic clip, and then I got the flashlight as a gift, so that was free. Basically free when it came to doing video. So that's really what I wanted to say, was kind of a word of caution. If you're a musician, that route's amazing, especially if you want the cooler color temperature. If you want the warmer color temperature, and you're okay with spending like $40, I would absolutely say get 2 of these lamps. They've got some mixed reviews. I've had no issues so far. I've had it for about a week and a half-ish, and no issues with the lamp. Some people said like, oh, it stopped working, and how am I going to replace it? Well, if you know anything about lamps, LEDs last a ridiculously long time, and it's going to be cheaper in the long run to buy a $20 lamp every like 10 years than to replace light bulbs. So that's kind of my spiel on that. But this option is very good, very cheap. If you have $40 and a large enough table. I also didn't have room on my desk for 2 lamps, so 1 lamp. I needed 1 lamp on this side just to even out my light. So, if you've got the money to spend, definitely pick up one of these lamps. If you're a musician, definitely pick up these flashlights and do it. Pick up one of these flashlights anyway, because if you've seen all the stuff on Facebook, this is just going to be kind of a PSA. If you've seen these flashlights on Facebook or whatever, they really can like save your life. Because think about it, you're walking around at night, regardless of anything that the media tells you, everyone is at risk of something. Like, anything is possible. We live in a crazy world, a crazy messed up world. These flashlights at least can blind an attacker or pursuer or whatever, or at least light them enough that they won't attack you because their identity is going to be so much easier to confirm. So, just, these lights are awesome, and they really could save your life, given the proper scenario that I hope never happens to anybody. But that's kind of my PSA about flashlights and why they're amazing and why I love them. Part of the reason I love them. But again, pick up one of these, use them for lighting. My brother-in-law's a photographer. I showed him my setup for lighting, especially for products, because all of my products that I've taken pictures of, other than the light that I'm about to take a picture of because I can't use it, have been over this table right behind me. You can't really see it, but I have a table right here, and I just stick that light over it, turn the light on, and I can take pictures of products, and they're well lit. You can really see what they are, and it just makes my life a lot easier. So one of these lights, if you're a musician, if you're not, these warmer color temperature lamps are super nice. I really like this lamp, and it opened up a lot of space because it's like a dowel, so you can see stuff behind it, so you can actually like go around it and stuff like that. It's nice. I like it. So, on that note, thanks for stopping by. Please, if you will, check out my other videos over here. I'm going to put them over here today. So over here. And subscribe over here. There-ish. And, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.